Hello and welcome! My name is Akira and this is my Let's Play series of Europa Universalis IV, where we are playing as Byzantium. And we're currently annihilating Hungary and trying to go after his allies now to get them out of the war. They are papal state in nowhere. So yeah, also the knights, but can't get there because we lost our fleet, which kinda sucks. And his army is home. Hopefully this will soon be over so we don't have to fight them. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. Just annihilate that. Okay, that's annoying. I hate that behavior of the AI. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, I'm gonna have to restart that siege. That's gonna be annoying. And all before I wasn't looking. Should probably have moved him down there when his army came home. I lost more manpower by not doing it. Oh my god, you're annoying. Let's go down and take care of those soldiers. So they should pretty much just be destroyed. Somehow they survived that. Let's just have you assemble up there, and then we need to go back and annoying peasants. Let's go and get that revolt. And we'll kill these guys on the way. Yeah, otherwise we're just kind of waiting now. We need to get down and deal with the papal state. How much could we actually take? By the way, I decided to take these two provinces right away because we need them for the achievement. Just seems like a good idea to take a little bit for ourselves. And I think I might as well take tech. It's gonna be... I checked it out. It's gonna be some years before we can embrace the institution, so we're just gonna have to live with that. Either that or like wait five years before we take tech. And it doesn't really seem like a good option. So that's a big army down there. That's gonna be annoying to deal with. At least he paid a bunch of manpower for that. Let's go down and stand in the way so he can't get here. And my war exhaustion is high because of blockades. Okay, so let's see. Genoa, are you willing to give me what I want? You're actually willing to give me those two. Those two are what I need, right? Let me just check. So, yeah. I obviously also need to take Theodoro after that, but this would be enough. Those two are the ones I need from Genoa, so if I can take them instead of getting rid of... Yeah, that's definitely gonna be worth it. And just, nah. I can take those two, that's fine. Thank you very much. And we can now triumph for Minor Asia Minor coast. And does that mean we can placate local rulers? Let's do that. And let's have you just go home, basically. What about you? Would you be willing to just leave this party? Oh, by the way, we can get a claim over here, and I don't think well, it's the Mamluks. Konya, call you home as well. So, Papal State. You will not be willing to leave. Let's send you down there. Oh, there's a Hungarian army there. Wasn't prepared for that. Oh, you have to go all the way back to... Well, maybe we can go to Zagreb. Just wanting to check out... Yeah, that actually cleared it. So you go there. Genoa... This doesn't really matter. We are improving. Let's improve with Bosnia as well. Can you get around? No. Well, then you just go home, I think. Let's just end it now. I think that'll be fine. I don't want to waste any more manpower and time on this. So let's just end it. This is what we want. Everything is going to Bosnia except for Tano and Cilicia. We are getting 218 ducats, or we're getting 140. Getting a bunch of prestige. Getting a bunch of power projection. Getting a bunch of prestige we can spend. Let's just do this. And then we'll just send one here, and bam. You go out and protect trade in Constantinople. You go here. And then we go down to like half maintenance. Ooh, we actually got a coalition. That was annoying. Salzburg. Who else has enough? That's gonna be bad if all of these people go into a coalition. I should probably make sure that didn't happen. Ooh, that's bad. This is gonna be bad. Yep, we definitely need to just relax for a while. Let's pay back that loan first. And just buy all the do we want to buy galleys? Do we want to buy heavies? How is the economic situation? not that great. Let's go to speed 4. Let's just buy galleys for now. And we can placate rulers here. That's gonna be annoyingly big. That means we need to make sure that Poland and Austria like us. Because if they break the alliance, there's just no way. No way we're surviving. No, we don't want to... Okay, it's actually worth thinking about. But it would mean that I have to choose diplomatic ideas next. Because once I change them into a march, it will cost me 1 stability to change them back when I want to eat them. So I don't need them for this achievement. I could keep them as a march for a while. But I don't have enough... Certainly interesting. And I will get a lot of diplomatic points. Let's do this. And then we choose diplomatic ideas as one of the 2 next idea groups. But first we need diplomatic tech. Or do we? So diplomatic tech will give us some extra money from extra trade bonus. Let's just take ideas. No, we're definitely not gonna go to war anytime soon. I think once we have the manpower, I'm gonna get rid of all of these mercs. Need all of this to bleed off. It's not big enough yet that I think we would lose if they declare, but if, well, both Ottomans is too small to make a difference, though. Yeah. You're allied with Georgia, which is why I actually wanted to go to war with Georgia in the first place, but that's gonna have to wait. That is gonna have to wait. More raiding by the knights. I would really wanted to get rid. I would really have liked to get rid of them in that war, but I just lost my fleet, so I just can't speak today. Okay, what happened? Still waiting for that. Sorry. So many things happening. Venice also entered, so that's annoying. Well, we should probably just keep building some ships so we at least can decide a little bit on the waves. And I think we're gonna probably also build some more ships there. And we have our cores doing brewing. Yeah, we can make some states, but don't wanna. Not right now. Yeah, and we are gaining prestige because we have some bad... something. So if we attack Dalkadia, just wondering. That wouldn't draw in the coalition, so... But it might make the coalition attack though, so... But if we end up in a situation where we have like plenty of manpower and we wanna get things rolling, that is a possibility to get on with things. So what is the whole... Let's build a couple more trade ships just to increase our money. And then we spent the rest on boats here. Call that guy from Poland. Let's send him here. And you are still, you need 1 or 2 more goes before you go away. So you're gonna enter into the coalition now as well. Let's improve with you. See if we can stop you from going into the coalition. Convert the people of Asia Minor, yay! We're now up to 55%. Secure southern Italy, the rival of our rival. We might as well get some easy points there. Oh, I forgot to check if we could get Bohemia, but I think it's possible with a gift, if nothing else. Could even get an alliance with him if we had the slot. Let's call this guy back. Yeah, I think diplomatic idea group next would actually be nice. It would give me an extra diplomatic relation, make sure that I could get rid of Bosnia as a march for free, and just make Diplotech cheaper as well. Plus, we probably will need another diplomatic idea at some point, and out of all of these, I think diplomatic is probably the best one. It will allow us to have an extra vassal later on when we get really into conquering. But I think we're doing pretty nice. We've played for 90 years now, about 90 years, and we're basically Dalkadia away from being the other man, right? Even like stronger than his starting position. So once we take the war with Dalkadia, probably gonna feed most of it to this guy and then let him core it and then eat him, because that's also gonna give us some free states there. I'm gonna spend some diplo points on it instead of admin points. What do you have in terms of... You have those two as cores already. And you can get those 2 claims. Let's give you those claims. Give you the Konya claim. Apparently we can't give you this claim, but that's okay. Yeah, I guess the normal claim rules apply for giving them away as well. You can only claim provinces that are adjacent. I would rather make sure my navy is built out before, so let's just do this. Good. Building a lot of nice ships. And we have a little bit of prestige, which means we can probably placate local rulers. And we might as well do it as soon as possible, because the longer, the further we are away from the resting point, the faster our prestige grows. So, especially when we don't really need the morale from it right now. I forget, what is our current rivals? Pretty sure Hungary was one of them. Yeah, then it's the Mamluks and Castile. Okay. Maybe want to get a guy free. So now they are happy about us, so there's no reason to keep improving with them. So let's start building some claims on Castile. Well, yeah, we might as well. Other than the Hungary. But now that we have Bosnia as a march, we're just gonna feed them as much as possible in this area. And wait until we have diplomatic to get rid of them. And they can kinda help us defend against things firing for the first part of the game. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end this episode here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button and subscribing. Hope to see you next time. Until then, have a good day.